often get asked why we choose to live this lifestyle. And while frankly my first thought is, why wouldn't we? A more helpful answer might be sharing any one of the million things that we love here. While the shocking affordability, the sustainability, peacefulness, and nature fully surrounding us are all massive perks for us, we can't forget the easy access that this lifestyle provides for our most favorite hobbies. Think about some of your favorite hobbies. Whether it's hunting, fishing, hiking, shopping, sports, or who knows what else, in many cases, you probably have to go somewhere to do them, right? Imagine if you could do them right from your house anytime you want. It's never lost on us how many folks that enjoy boating have to drive an hour or more to get to their lake, put the boat in, prepare food, drinks, gear, change some clothes, etc. in advance. Well, we can just head out on the lake anytime we want and come back home for anything we need. It's a huge blessing that we are constantly in pinch me, I must be dreaming mode over. Before we moved onto the water, Brandon and I used to drive to the lake after work literally every single day during the summer just to have the chance to get 20 minutes of wakeboarding in before the sunset.
You have fun?
Yes! That's how you get rid of a work week.
Now that we live on the water, we have to constantly remind ourselves to not get complacent and take for granted our full-time easy access to things that we love, like swimming, fishing, and water sports. So to that end, we recently planned out an epic day on the water with a few of our neighbors. It was the kind of day that reminds us all over again just how much fun it is to be on the lake. Let's start from the beginning. You know what? We just woke up today and we're not working and our neighbors are not working, a few of them that we have been wanting to hang out with lately, and that never happens. Our schedules just never align. Today's about to be a phenomenal day. It's just one of those days. The vibes are good. We're high on life. We're feeling it, and we're gonna head out in the surf boat past the big island and wait for our neighbors. Maybe go surfing, maybe do a little flotilla, just see what kind of trouble we can get into. So pretty stoked.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Macy's going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. It's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. Macy's going boom boom. Baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. Slide.
Maybe some of this rain will wash away that haziness. If y'all notice that, that's from the Canadian wildfires. To clean the Airbnb. Let's do this. Crushed it.
Ready to go.
Good job. So somebody had asked last week in our comments about how we got into wakeboarding and wakesurfing and stuff like that. What about you?
I was just buying and flipping boats, and while in between selling the boats, I would use them. And that's how I got into wakeboarding. I've always been more of a saltwater type kid. The mayor of Fontana, one of 7 residents, had a surf boat, and I started surfing with him, and then I was like, I want to get into surfing too.
What do you like about surfing over wakeboarding?
It's just not as demanding. I broke ribs and all kinds of stuff wakeboarding. I've never done anything surfing.
Could you explain the difference for people that might not be familiar? Because I think a lot of people use those interchangeably, but they're totally different
Wakeboarding
sports.
is 18 to 21 miles an hour, and when you hit, you hit. And when you're surfing, you're 10 to 11 miles an hour, and it's a soft landing.
So like this is a wakeboard. You can see it has boots with bindings that it's attached to the board. So your feet go in here, you hold onto a rope, and you always hold onto the rope. The rope is pulling you the whole time. So it's kind of like water skiing in that way. And then surfing is like a surfboard. I mean, there's no boots to it. You just stand on it with your bare feet. And like Brandon said, you're going at a slower speed. And once you get up, the push of the wave is what keeps you going. So you can throw the rope back. So it's a lot less resistance, you know? So in that way, it's definitely a lot easier. Plus, like you said, the falls don't hurt as bad. First time I ever wakeboarded was when I was maybe like 12 or 14 with my cousins. They had a boat, and I went out with them like maybe 3 or 4 times over the course of my whole life. So I'd wakeboarded a few times. After that point, I only got into it when I started dating Brandon, and he was already into it. You guys probably already know the story of our first date, how we went out and went wake surfing and wound up in the ER. And so obviously from that point I fell in love with it, right? So yeah, we've been playing on the water, wakeboarding, wake surfing for what, 3 years? 4? Ever since. And I'm sure this goes without saying, but we are not pros. You guys should see some of the pros out there. We put a video up with like Tyler Stewart, but We just do this for fun and for exercise. That's exhausting. We need to do that more.
That's a good workout.
I want you guys to see Aiko's guard dog stance. You don't mess with her. Y'all have never heard the, I think it's the motto or the song, I don't know, of North Carolina. It's written on this beer, which I love. Here's to the land of the longleaf pine, the summer land where the sun doth shine, where the wheat grows strong and the strong grow great. Here's to down home, the old North State. Yeehaw! My mom used to recite that all the time. Guys, do you want to paddle or you doing okay? We firmly believe that overall, living should be fun. When we're born, we seem to know that intuitively, but so often we lose that ingrained knowledge as we grow up and get further into adulthood. And yeah, work, bills, and responsibilities are definitely a thing, and they aren't always the most fun thing. But I just wonder how much of our quality of life could improve without buying or changing anything if we just sprinkled in a little more intention of making our days fun. Make that commute a karaoke show. Listen to the newest album from your favorite band while you wash those dishes. Try a Zumba class instead of hitting the treadmill. Step outside and treat yourself to some fresh air when you get a little downtime instead of just flipping on the news. Over time, being present, prioritizing fun, and making the most of the mundane can have a massively positive effect on your body, mind, and spirit. Besides, what's the worst that can happen if you just try? Speaking of fun, real quick, I just wanted to pop in and say that I really do enjoy making these videos. It's very fun for me, honestly, and it makes me happy that so many of you guys enjoy them and get something out of them. And you know, besides sharing these videos with you guys, something that's also really fun about this for me is getting to share this with Brandon and having these memories together. This video is so funny. This is a little clip of him seeing one of our recent videos for the first time.
I look pretty funny saying that.
It would mean a lot if you would be willing to subscribe if you haven't already. I think there's probably a lot of people that watch us regularly but aren't subscribed, and so it really does help us if you hit that button. It's 100% free. Also, of course, giving our videos a like when you watch them, sharing them with other people, commenting, all of those things go a long way. They honestly do. We are considering starting a Patreon soon to kind of help support this channel, buy better gear, better software, things like that, so that I can continue to make these the best videos possible for you guys. And, you know, outside of that, I'd love to have a way to offer some specialized perks to people who want to go a little bit deeper, maybe get some behind the scenes footage, some, you know, bonus extended cuts, watch with no ads. We've considered merch, we've considered some one-on-one Q&As or group Q&As just for patrons, things like that. So that's very much in the beginning stages, but just wanted to share that with you guys and get your input if you might have any. So thank you so much again for watching this video and all of our videos if you're a regular viewer. Really appreciate having y'all here. Appreciate your time. Now put the phone or TV or computer down and go have some fun.
Don't let your meatloaf. Have a good day.